Hello and welcome to ATM7 to the sky, all the mods. All right. So last episode, we went to Twilight Forest, and I was like, oh, I can't get this to work. Turns out I needed one of these deep learners to put the model in, and that is how the model learns. The model just has to be on your bag. You don't have to have it in your hand or anything like that, so that was kind of cool. I'm guessing I was thinking of a different mod where you have to do some of that other stuff with whatnot, so where you have to like have a special weapon. But we did kill a bunch of zombies trying to get to this, and I killed a bunch of creepers, and then let's see, where's turn this on. All right, it's about to get dark, so I made this little platform out here. I'm trying to get grass to grow on it so I can get some passive mobs possibly. But hostile mobs spawn on it, and it's pretty cool. And I wanted to show how large this world is from top to bottom, right? So there's the bottom way down here. Like if I just fall into the void, like you can see this is I'm at 0 right now. It goes down to like -65. Let's see here. No, actually maybe -60. Can't remember where it was. So we're at -63. This is where I did some water all the way down to see how far it would go, and this is where the water would stop propagating. So yeah, let's go back up. And then I was like, what? That's pretty far. And how much farther can I go up? So where's my 100%? There we go. Takes forever to go up. Here, let's just see if we can do it. Okay, so you can kind of see the base right there. It's like almost 160 blocks, and then we just keep going up and up and up. I don't know if like so this is like Minecraft 1.18.2 or something like that, and maybe they changed it so that version of the game has a larger world. But look at this. We're all the way up now into the 280s, and I could not build past this right here at 318, so can't even see the base. So we have a lot of room to grow without having to like spread it out. And we have our 25 chunks right here, so we're fairly good on space now. I'm gonna start changing this up to something else and make it nice and clean. Eventually get rid of all this cobblestone and make it look like something, maybe a castle or something cool. But I just want to kind of show that. And you can see now we got a little hostile mob spawning over there, but that's not what I really want to do today. Today we're going to finish up AE. So what I did actually to get the silk, I did the silkworm thing that you do at the beginning of the game. I did that, and I got enough silk to do whatever I need to do with right now. So we're not going to worry about that anymore. I spent a little more time over there. I got a bunch of dirt from Twilight Forest, and I couldn't find any sheep, couldn't find any chickens. I found an egg, but no chickens. Nothing there. So I did make some ender chest and ender tank. That's just I'm gonna start moving stuff around, and then I had made some wool, and now we can make the market, which I think this will be nice to have, but we'll do that later. Applied interject. So we were here on the cabling, and we got to this one, and we couldn't like go any further because we didn't have enough wool. So let's grab these cables. I don't even remember what else we needed for that, so let's just go over here and see what it says. Don't like all that's right there. Here, let's move these mob learners out of the way, and let's grab some wool. All right, we wanted the dense cable, so the dense cable is these cables, these ones, so we can make 2 more of those, and the dense cable is just one of those. There we go. Easy enough. We're gonna have to make a bunch of cabling anyway. But, alright, so we need a quartz cutting knife, a cable anchor, and a inscriber name press. Right-clicking the knife will open a small GUI. Alright, so we make the knife. Which then it wants us to make the cable anchor. Easy enough. And then where is the knife? Oh, we need an ingot. So let's grab like there's an iron one because those are cheap. I got so much iron. So let's go like that. Let's put that right there. Let's just do test. There we go. It gives us a nameplate. I don't know what that's for, but we'll see. Let's see. Two of these presses can be concatenated to an inscriber to rename an item. Use the following note top to bottom. Okay, I guess it's like a name tag maybe. I don't know. All right, and then this is talking about channels, how you can only connect a certain number of stuff, and this is why a lot of people complain about AE or versus like refined storage, where you can just do whatever you want and get things done. All right, and this jack-o'-lantern's here. Where is he? This wandering trader's like always getting in my business. He should be right here. You can usually see him, but I guess not today. Oh, is that him right here? There we go. Totem undying. You know what? We're gonna buy that. Get over here. Totem of undying. Let's buy the lily pads. I don't know how to make those. Lily of the Valley. Alright, got rid of him. Or part of him. Alright, we'll have this Totem of Undying, just in case we do something crazy. And we need to not die. That's a pretty good deal, in my opinion. Alright, where were we with this? We want to make an ME terminal. What is this other one? An ME crafting terminal. So let's make the terminal first. The terminal requires annihilation core, which requires fluix dust and the processors. Alright, so I got all the processors over here. And we need quartz, fluix dust, and probably some of this other junk too. Who knows what else we're gonna need. So ME terminal, formation core, make 2 of those. Annihilation core, make 2 of those. A illuminated panel requires glass. So do we have some of that illuminated glass still? No, does not look like it. All right. So go to the terminal. There we go. Let's make illuminated glass. Let's make like 8 of those. I feel like we're gonna need more. It needs glowstone, which is kind of a commodity that is, oh, we actually have a lot of it right now. Typically I throw it into the thing over there, but I've been just letting the smelters things, not smelters, the sieves just run non-stop. So why is that not? Why did that not work? All right, ME terminal, got that. Now we need a crafting terminal, which is a crafting table. Plus that. Guess I made the wrong thing. All right, we have a terminal and a crafting terminal. All right. That gives us both of those. It gives us a random reward. Silicon, of course, because, you know, rewards aren't worth it. Alright, so this is Skystone Block, which is... How do you make Skystone Block? I know it gave us some. Let's free up a little space here. Just go ahead and throw that silicon in there. I don't see the Skystone Block there. That's obsidian. I just have junk laying everywhere, and that's kind of like one of the reasons I want to. Oh, it's already in my system. Perfect. Kind of one of the reasons why I want to get this all going. So what are we making? We're making the controller here. This is like the main thing. And apparently it's a multi-block. That's what I was reading on the little tooltip for it. Oh, wait, why is that not Skystone Block? Here, hold on. Skystone Block, which is a style that... Oh, okay, I gotta cook this stuff first. Alright. Well, let's cook that. How do I get more of it? That's the real question now, I guess. Skystone. Oh. So if I put lava in there, I get Skystone. Or an enrichment chamber. Do I have an enrichment chamber over here? What is this thing right here? Enrichment chamber. Alright, perfect. Let's grab like 1, 2, 3 of those. There we go. Bunch of iron in there all ready to go. I don't know what's this coming. Okay, this is coming out Skystone. Which then that needs to be cooked. Alright, perfect. And the controller requires 4, which I believe it already gave us 4. We need Fluix Crystal. I have 1 Fluix Crystal. How do you get Fluix Crystal? Throw it in the water for 20 minutes. Alright, that is not something I want to do. So do I... Is this something we could have sieved and we have like massive amounts of? Does not look like it. Alright, what does this do? A Fluix Aggregator, Matter Infuser. Alright, well that is a kick in the jimmy right there, because that is something we're going to have to make. And we're just not going to have on hand, right? Can I get some of this, get some of this junk off me? Oh man. Alright, so let's make some more of these things right here. 14 of those. Alright, so these don't despawn. So I can throw them, and I got water like sitting up, not that one. I can just throw them right here, right? Alright, we'll just leave that be. It takes 20 minutes for that, so that's going to be a little bit later in the episode, I guess. Alright, what were we doing over here? We were taking Skystone. Smelting Skystone. Now we got 16 of it. I don't know how that magically happened. But there we go. And yeah, it looks like we can make this Fluix Aggregator. How hard is this thing to make? Parallel processor. What is this? Printed parallel processor. All right, there's a whole different layer on top of this we're not ready for. All right, so a network tool. See what we need for that. Network tool. Requires another wrench. I already have one of those somewhere, but we'll make another one. Alright, no reward for that. Display versions, blah blah blah. Upgrade cards. Alright. Let's make this energy card. So energy card requires a dense energy cell. Jeez. Can we make a few of those? Why can't we make 8 of those? Let's make one more of those. One, two, three. Don't want to make too many of these things we don't need. So we're just literally fighting for inventory space at the moment. Alright, got a blank card. And is this an energy card? Supported by things. Okay. So let's put that in there. Let's put these terminals in here. Let's put the cable in there. Dense energy cell, charger, all that needs to be in there. Let's put the tool in there. The other tool. Let's put that knife in there. Alright. Don't need that, and don't need that. Probably don't need the string on this anymore. Perfect. Alright, let's turn off our magnet and go back upstairs and see what we got going on right here. Turn on hover mode so we can actually look. And can't really see what but they look bigger. So they're gonna take a little while. Ooh. And we got some weird looking passive mobs, not what I want. I might not be able to get them to spawn because of what biome I'm in. So that could be a thing that we have to deal with. Alright. Let's see here. Should have more circuits ready. So we don't need all the extras on us right now. Alright, where are we at in this quest? Reward, printed silicon. So we are at the controller and we can't go any further on that, can we? Color applicator. We can't make that one yet. Smart cable. Alright, I think we can make smart cable, right? I think that's the default one, right? Yeah, there we go. Glass cable. Oh man, are we gonna need 1,000,000 of these fluid crystals? There's no other way to get these, is there? Yeah, alright. So we're gonna need more of this. Let's go ahead and make some sand. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're gonna make a bunch of sand. And turn us all into cobblestone. There we go. Let's go like right here. Do I still have my wand? I do. The wand is very useful for this kind of stuff. Why is my wand not working? There we go. So we just gonna build a wall of gravel. That'll give us all the sand possibly need for a while. So where's that fluix crystal? Oh, We need to turn the sand into sand. Go here, go here, go there. Gave us 48 of those. Do I have a drawer I can pop all this sand into real quick? I do. There we go, 500 sand. Jeez. Alright, let's go drop this off in the water upstairs. But we'll do it like right here. So that's just gonna take a while for those to finish up. Alright. Can we just make some basic cabling? Because then now we can be prepared for later on, right? Glass cable? No, we can't. We still... So we're like totally limited by those. So this is going to be like the first thing we work towards. Maybe one of these enrichment chambers. How hard is this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Luke's crystal. Enrichment chamber. We have one of these. Oh, man. Alright, we don't have to do this water thing. We can do this. Let's get some Fluix dust. I just realized that. Alright, that gives us 64. Just go over here. You're doing Sky. You're gonna do this now. You're not gonna do that. How much did I put in there? Jeez. It's just really slow. Alright, so now we don't have to wait. So you can use the mechanism tool to do that. So we need 4 of these. So as soon as 4 of those are done, we can make our first controller. There's 3. Come on. Come on. 4. Alright, so we can make a controller now. Let's eat before we die. Alright, so now we go to controller, move that over, and boom. Perfect. So that gives us a random reward, which was dust. I feel like I'm getting gypped on these random rewards. So, yeah, I was reading this right here. It's a 7x7 multi-block, and as long as you can touch a face of one of the blocks, you can get a cable off of it to do stuff. So you can't just make 7x7 giant cube. You gotta do some weird stuff with it. So it's gonna be fun. All right, now we need to make storage. So we need an ME chest and a drive. So the ME chest requires a terminal, which requires annihilation cores, which requires more Fluix dust. Let's grab 2 stacks of that. Alright. So we're missing the Fluix cables, which require that. And for the ME terminal, we're missing more of this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 16 should be plenty for what we're doing. Go make 3 of those. 2 of those. Let's make like 6 of those. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of this stuff over and over again. Alright, so we got our terminal. And now we need cable, which requires more of this stuff over here that we're currently making. We got 12 of it so far. That really makes it so much easier. We'll have to go up there and pick up the other ones sooner or later. So we just need the cable. So it's fiber. Let's make, I guess we can only make 1 of those. So we're out of glass. 1, 2, 3. Let's make 3 stacks of glass. Just make 8 cables, and Now we can make the chest. And the drive bay we can just make, which is pretty simple. Alright, so we got more. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to a ME system. Yeah, and apparently the mods, like the mobs in this pack, have like names and they spawn on top of each other. There's like a glowing guy over there. It's just crazy. And they don't die in like one hit. I thought I was like a creeper I was fighting that had like unlimited HP, and I was like having to jump back and forth to fight it. It was terrible. Alright, more random rewards. And where are we going next? IO? Defragmentation. Alright, what does this require? This requires 2 drives. So 1, 2. A piece of glass. Yeah, that is just glass. So we should have like a stack of that ready for us. There we go. Completed that one. Now we're here. The cell workbench. The cell workbench allows for cells to be partitioned to hold specific items, i.e. given a whitelist filter. Alright, simple enough. I've never really spent much time with this mod, so I guess we are now. Alright, well that was easy. Okay, now we need overflow destruction card. This is a void card, I would assume. And the other one is a equal distribution card. Equal distribution card. Oh. Jeez, that's scary. That just makes it act like a storage store. And you can have a fixed number of items. Kind of like that. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this. We need to make some more of these basic cards. Let's make like 4 of them. So an overflow card, which just is a void card, and an advanced card. Jeez, this is just getting overly complex here, isn't it? We can't do anything. What can we put inside there? Alright, it gives us more junk. Let's go over here and drop some of these things off. Drives, all that can go in there. These cards can go in there. Alright, I think we're one step closer. So we got all that done. So this gives us more reward. Alright, so now we're making our first 1K storage. Alright, finally. How many of these can I make? Let's make 5. Alright, now we can make 4K. No, it didn't need 5. Alright, got 4K one. And what's after 4K? 16K? 16K is 3 4K, so alright, we're out of materials. See how far we can go before we can actually set this thing up. Alright, 4K, we need another 1K. So just one. I think we'll go to 16K. I think that's 16,000 items. I think that's how it works. But I don't remember. 1, 2. And then 16K, which is just a little bit different. There we go, 16K. And then we have to make 3 more 16Ks to get 65K. And then 3 more of those to get 256K. So it just goes and goes, right? You can't stop. All right, so a 1K storage is what it wants us to make. Deep item storage and refined storage are very similar in terms of storing items, except when it comes to AE2 and type limits within drives. Some people will not have to worry about types and type limits. This is where AE2 things comes in, alongside 2 bonus machines. I don't think it probably features an alternative standard cell called a deep item storage, or a ME disk drive for short. The disk drive can one commander is not the same as refined storage. Probably they do not have type limits. However, the same pros of RS disks also come with cons. Count as a whole byte worth of type, meaning they store significantly fewer items than equivalently standard size. Okay. To add to that, misusing these disks, particularly storage, can excess amount of MBT data. And oh wow. All right, so these drives can cause issues, so that's something to keep in mind. And we're gonna make one of those. We're gonna make one of these. We're gonna do fluid storage too, I guess. Do that. And where else are we going with this? Chemical storage? Alright. Let's get this going here. So we need a 1K storage. We need some crystals. Alright. 1K storage. We're gonna need like 4 of these, right? So we're just doing 1Ks to complete the quest. An amethyst shard. Now, I got one of those somewhere. There, I got 10 of them. Can't remember how I got that. Recipes? I sieved basalt. That's how I got it. Because I was trying to get sky ore or whatever it was. Alright, there we go. We got a 1K drive there. That didn't count though. Oh, we didn't make the other one first. We didn't even favorite it. Alright, 1K ME storage. And then 1K fluid storage. And 1K chemical storage. Different recipe altogether. But, there we go, jeez. Alright, let's get all our rewards here. Yeah, because what would we do without that silicon? We can just print infinitely, right? Alright, that finishes all of that. Alright, I think we have enough parts to assemble something here. Something. Alright, so let's get our energy acceptor. Let's get our cell workbench, our drive. Where's our controller? There's our controller. Alright, so this is the energy acceptor. Let's just put it right there. This is that thing, right? So, please tell me I have basic universal cables. Don't. Where did I put those? I was like throwing everything away, trying to make room for stuff, so I'm guessing, alright, got 64 of them now. Easy to make, easy to make. Alright, so let's just take this power out. And there we go, it's lighting up. Let's put that torch back down though. Alright, let's put our drives down. Can we put all these in there just to get them out of our bags? Alright, let's put the cell workbench right there. Come on. Go. IO port, ME chest, cell housing, crafting terminal. So let's put the crafting terminal like right there. I guess just put the chest there, the IO thing there. They all lit up. I don't know why. Device offline. Does it need a cable? It does need a cable. Alright. Okay, so now we have our ME terminal. I bet we can throw all this junk in there, right? Yeah, throw it all in there. Oh, we actually want the cables though. There we go. How much storage do we have? We have 1K, 1K, 1K. I thought I made a 16K. Why? I could have swore I made a 16K. Or at least the parts for a 16K. Let me see here. There's a 16K. Alright, so use on 16K. Item cell housing. I think that I get one of those for free. I did. Alright, perfect. So I can go use on that. Gives me the 16K, pop that in there. And now we have lots of storage, and we can take all the junk from all these containers and just throw them in there for right now. Eventually I'll have to like figure it out. I can't put the tool in there apparently. But yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of work to get to this point. Like a lot of work. All right, we could put all that in there. I don't need to carry that around. All right. So what I need to do is organize. Organize. Now, I don't think watching me do organization is going to be pleasant because it's time consuming, right? And my first goal is to get everything inside this system so that I don't have like a million chests everywhere and I can just craft what I need without even having to think about it. And logically, it doesn't make sense to have 10,000 of one kind of item that I could sit inside of a different container, right? So even though I'm throwing everything in here now, I'm going to probably extract like all the dirt or whatever it is and put them inside of a different container and then use, I believe there's external storages or something like that. I don't know what the terminology is in this. But you can use a different kind of storage system to take all of those items and let AE2 know about the items instead of directly being like, here you go, fill your disk drive up with stuff, right? So definitely something we're gonna have to look at. And all these ingots and stuff, like we're gonna have to have millions of those. We're gonna want to put those in storage drawers that are connected, not in here. But to make stuff, we need all this stuff in there right now, and clearing all these chests out and simplifying this. I'm gonna figure out where the center of the base is on these chunks that we have now, and I'm gonna reset all this up there and build some kind of cool little area there. That'll be like my main area. But it's just a matter of getting all this stuff, moving it all over. I'm probably gonna have to build another one of those. I have no idea how much power I'm actually using right now and how much is being made. Like if I look over here, looks like I'm using 1,000 RF a tick, but that doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm using way more than that. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Like, here we go. And then we got all these chests we can just remove. And the chests are used to make other things. And then I have to deduplicate all this and connect these up. Once I figure out how to do like external storage with these, I'll get all that connected up and out of there. I threw something in there with my axe, right? There's my netherite axe. And then all these sieves, I want to move all those to a different location and get all this, just clean this up, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing for a little while. Once all that's done, we'll continue the ME quest line. I might have to do some of this, like there's this auto crafting stuff. I might just make all that and explain how I did it. If it's like time consuming, right? These episodes are getting pretty long. But I think this is the next step, right? Is interfaces, right? So all these different interfaces here are what I was talking about. Yeah, here's a peer-to-peer tunnel. So it allows you to do some different cool things. So there's, you know, I'm gonna have to get all that built out and get all this stuff set up so I can actually use it and not have to like run around doing all this stuff. And our base is gonna change a little bit. So I want this to be in the exact center. And am I out of storage space? Yeah, 63. Yeah, see, I'm already out of storage space. You see what I mean? So I got to build more of these things. So I can go like right here. I can go like that. How many can I make? One. So I don't have enough redstone in there, do I? So I just put the redstone in there. And then do that. So I'm going to have to like figure all this out and get this going, right? So now I can do 4K. I'm missing more redstone. But these have like item. I guess that's the item type thing that it's talking about, right? It does not allow a lot of different item types. There we go. So can I put these in there yet? Yeah, I can. I can't put that in there though. So if I take out like that item, right, I could probably put redstone in. So it's gonna be a learning experience for me to go through this, right? Now we need all this glass. Let's make 64 glass. Let's take this parity gem out. Throw that in there. There we go. We got 5 of those. Can we make another 16K? There we go. We got a 16K. And we need a storage housing, right? Where is the item? Where is it? And okay, I guess we can't. Store those items, put that there. And 16K. There we go. We got another 16K. Throw that in there. And now we can throw all the rest of these items in. And, you know, we're going to have to build out those, right? It's going to be a interesting process. I guess the way it works is you get 63 item types per item cell, right? And then that can go up to how many ever, whatever size. So I don't know, up to 16,000 items per of those 63. I'm not 100% sure. I truly do not know, but I think once I get all this junk in there, I can then deal with sorting that out, building up the 256 size drives, and just throwing everything in there. Yeah, so like I took all that obsidian without any issue, and I got like 1,800 obsidian in there. So that's that. But there we go. We got an ME drive system. We can start working on it more in the future. But thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.